So we'll continue with our chapter. The man went out for no other reason. Why did the man went out? He went out to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. And when he returned, he exclaimed something. What was it? He told, these aren't raindrops falling from the sky. Then what is it? They are new coins. What do he mean by new coins? Because they are silver in color, isn't it? Raindrops, very transparent, very shining. The big drops are 10 cent pieces and the little ones are 5s. So he just tells that big drops are 10 cent pieces and the small ones are 5s. So cent means coins. Okay, cents means coins. So here we can explain the context in two ways. One, the man might be telling that he will get a good harvest and he will get a he will get a huge amount of money by selling his crops. In another way, we can say that he is telling about the water drops which are falling from the sky, which are transparent and shiny, and which are shining like new coins. With a satisfied expression, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. So what did he do? He was very satisfied with the rain. He said very happy to see that his field is getting enough water. So he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. What do you mean by draped? Draped means covered. That's covered with some cloth, with curtain. So that is in the curtain of rain, covered in the curtain of rain. So he felt that his field will be covered with rainwater. Okay, so that his crops will be very energetic, refreshed, and will yield much harvest, isn't it? But what happened? But suddenly a strong wind began to blow, and along with the main, very large hailstones began to fall. So this rainwater was very good, but suddenly what happened? Big drops and small drops of rainwater was falling, but suddenly what happened? Huge stones of ice began to fall, isn't it? Hailstones means ice stones, stones made of ice. Huge hailstones began to fall. These truly did resemble new silver coins. They looked, because they were ice pieces, they looked like new silver coins. The boys, exposing themselves in the rain, ran out to collect the frozen pearls. The boys, they were very happy. They don't know the effects of, or the drastic effects of this hailstones. What did the boys do? They went out, exposed themselves in rain, and what did they do? They ran out to collect these stones, these pebbles or these pearls, to collect the pearls, frozen pearls, we can say, frozen pearls which fell as raindrops. Isn't it? What were that frozen pearls? That were hailstones, isn't it? That were hailstones. It's really getting bad now, exclaimed the man. So the man got tensed. Who? Lenger got tensed. I hope it passes quickly. So he was a little bit sad. Lenger became a little bit sad. He told that this is getting bad. It's not going to be all right, because now it's not water that is falling, but what is falling? It's hailstones that is falling. Now, then he says, I hope it passes quickly. Suddenly, this hailstones falling will get stopped. It did not pass quickly. But what happened? For an hour, the hail rained on the house. Continuously, the hailstones rained on the house. The garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley, everywhere. The cornfield was filled with hailstones, isn't it? Everywhere there were hailstones. It was very destructive. The field was white because of snow. This white snow and hailstones, the field looked white, just as if a salt is withered, isn't it? As if covered with salt. Not a leaf remained on the tree. The leaves were completely destroyed from the tree, isn't it? We can, when we see pictures of December from a foreign country, we can see that there will be no leaves on the trees, isn't it? All will be covered with what? Snow. Same way, not a leaf remained on the tree. The corn was totally destroyed. The corn which was about to harvest was totally destroyed. The farmer was expecting a very good harvest, but what happened? It was completely destroyed. The flowers were gone from the plants. There were dotted flowers on the corn, isn't it? It was gone from the plants. Lenjo's soul was filled with sadness. Lenjo was very sad, very depressed. He's a person who knows his field intimately, so he was very sad. His soul was filled with sadness. He was depressed. When the storm has passed, he stood in the middle of the field and said to his sons. So when the storm was over, he stood there in the middle of the fields and he said to his sons, what did he say? A plague of locusts would have left more than this. So he told, locust, what, you know what is a locust? Locust, it's an insect. Insects which fly in big swarms or groups and destroy crops. In Malayalam we say it vertically. It's called vertically. Okay, it is very dangerous for crops and it will destroy the crops. So he says, a plague of locusts, it would have left more than this. If it was an attack of locusts, there may be more good crops remaining. But since the hailstones fell down, the field is totally destroyed. The hail has left nothing. This year we will have no corn. So the hail has even left one corn for him to take. It destroyed everything, isn't it? So the night was a sorrowful one. This year we will have no corn. So the man said, Lenjo said to his sons, to his family members, there will be